Hey, what's going on, you beautiful people? Welcome back. Today we have something a little bit different. In today's video, we are doing a My Hero Academia tier list because next week we are going to be starting season 7. So basically this tier list is to show you guys where the characters lie with me and how I personally feel about them. So first, let's get into it by explaining the tiers. So for S tier, we have top tier. And basically in that, we're just going to have the my top 3 best characters. There's only gonna be 3 people in that category. For great, it's basically anybody who falls just below the top 3. And obviously good is like above average. Could care less is like they literally are average. They're not good, but they're not bad characters. And then D is bad. And then F is characters I could care less that they're in the show. You could take them out and I would be happy. That's what shouldn't exist means. All right, first we're going to start off with All Might. Some of you guys might not like this decision, but we're putting him just in good. Because the only thing he's good at is being All Might. And now that he's lost his, one for all, he's basically useless. He was a terrible teacher. Like, imagine getting a superpower from somebody and then being like, yeah, you might die. And unlike All Might, we got this guy over here, Eraser. Great teacher, great character, way better than him. Honestly, I can't give you an exact reason on why I'm going to do this, but Best Jeanist is easily great to me. I have no idea why. I can't explain it to you. He just is. And then this lady, could care less. I know she was in the tournament arc between the schools. Don't really know much more than that. And this might upset you even more right now. We're going to put Endeavor also in great. He's better than All Might. I don't care what you say. He may be the number 2 hero, but he gives more to the story to make it move forward than All Might does. You could have gotten rid of All Might right after he gave Deku his powers. And then we have Mountain Lady. She's going in D tier. She's bad. Honestly, she should have died instead of Miss Midnight. That's all I have to say. And she doesn't contribute anything for me. Now we got Kamui Woods, one of my favorite characters, for no other reason than his design is incredible. Because he got absolutely shafted when it comes to being a cool character in the show. So we're going to put him above All Might in good tier. Or in B tier, which is good tier, I guess. And now we have Sir Night Eye. I don't like his design as much as Kamui Woods, but he was a better character, so we're putting him either... Right now, I'm going to put him at the top of good, but he could be at the bottom of great. Easily. And Fat Gum. Fat Gum is one of the best characters to ever exist, so we're putting him at the second highest spot on A tier, because there's a few characters that are actually better than him. Oh, I don't remember the cat people. The cat people were there. They did something, but I don't remember what exactly that was. Oh, just based off his design, he's put in good tier. I love this guy. He's sick. He can make walls out of cement. He's got it all. And then we have Mike, the best announcer to ever exist. So he's easily at the bottom of great. A lot of these characters are going to go in great because they're really cool, okay? I don't care what anyone says, there are a lot of cool characters in My Hero. Gang Orca. He was I believe the only place I remember him is the retest for the junior heroes, but this guy was awesome. His design is sick, and we're putting him at the bottom of great. And another cat person goes straight into I could care less. And now we got Hawk. Hawk, putting him at the top of great because he is at the top of great. Right now, I'm not exactly too sure who I'm going to put in top tier, but we'll figure it out once we get to it. And I might be pulling somebody from great into top tier at the end of this just because I think I have 2 characters right now that I'm okay with putting in top tier, but I don't think I have a third. Oh, Recovery Girl? She's either better than Fat Gum or a little bit worse than Fat Gum. Right now, we're going to put her above Fat Gum, though. Why do we get? Why are there so many cat people? I don't even remember them, and there's so many of them. So we're just putting another one in could care less. Oh, and this character was terrible. I can't remember her name, but she was bad. I think I might even drop her into shouldn't exist. If she wasn't part of the one for all, like, inheritance, she'd be put in shouldn't exist. And then this bunny person. Can't remember her name. I'd put her in good, bottom of good, just because she can take on Nomu. That's about it. Because I don't know anything else about her other than that. And now we have Gran Torino. Wait, this guy right next to Gran Torino looks just like him. Never noticed that until now. So I'd say we're going to put him in the top of great, right below Hawk. And then we have another cat person, I think. I think this is another cat person. If it's not, I'm sorry. I could care less because I don't remember him. I remember this guy. I believe he was evacuating people in the fight where it was the pro heroes versus the villain association at like the very end, or either the end of last season or like close to it. I don't really remember. But we're going to put him in could care less because I don't really remember him other than that. Miss Midnight is in could care less. She didn't really do anything other than be creepy. So we're putting her in could care less. And then we have Ryu here. I'm going to put her between these two because she can turn into a dragon, and that basically says it all right there. Ooh, this guy's another cool character. I don't remember this character, but he is pretty cool. So we're going to put him in the bottom of good. But he's definitely cooler than her. But not cooler than him. So that's where we're putting him for now. I believe she's on Endeavor's Hero Association, but I can't remember, so we're putting her in could care less. Oh, and this person should not exist, easily. I don't know anything about her. The most we saw of her was when Toga was impersonating her, so she gets into shouldn't exist, because she shouldn't. Okay, here we have Denki. Not bad. I'd say he's at the top of could care less. I could put him there. There we go. Now we have, I believe his name's Kirishima. He is awesome. We're putting him right there, right below Endeavor, right above Present Mike. Oh, Tokiyami, the best, coolest character ever. We're putting him in top tier. He is one of my favorite characters. Now we have Sero. Sero is... I should reorganize this, but Sero's in could care less. We're going to put Miss Midnight at the top. And then we're going to move this guy just to be above the kitten people. Because I don't even remember her, so she's definitely at the bottom of could care less. And this guy right here, he's like new gen... Eraser. So we're gonna put him like, yeah, I'm putting him above her. She's not that great. She can beat Nomu. That's about it. Like, the Poison Ivy wannabe is cool, but I think I'd rather have tape. No. Yeah. For the story, he's more important. So we're gonna go Sero over her. Oh, this guy's awesome. I wish we got more of him. Yeah, I'm putting him there. And we're going to move Kamui up to above Present Mike. I just love Kamui. Kamui's sick. Okay, I don't remember her name, but I believe she's Class B, like Yaoyorozu. And Yaoyorozu's pretty cool, but we're gonna put her down here because she's definitely not cooler than any of these characters right now. Oh, and this is this is where the debate is going to start. These next two characters is going to be whether you hate me or you like me. And I'm pretty sure you're going to hate me. Deku is right there. He's above All Might, but I think he's below Sir Night Eye, if I'm being honest with you. And I'm just going to leave it there. I'm not going to justify my answer because I think it'll be way better if I don't. And then Bakugo is just kind of annoying. And he's not cooler than a dragon. I think I'll put him right there. No, I'll put him right there. These two are just cooler. Like, one could be a dragon, and this guy just looks awesome. I don't care. Ooh, another great character right here. This is going to be controversial, but he is better than everybody here. He is easily deserves to be at least in the middle of great tier. Well, he's not in the middle. Ooh. Nah, he's good there. He's good there. I like him there. Chiro is all right, but I don't think she's anything special. We're going to put her at like... there. Next, we have Ojiro. Ojiro has a tail that automatically makes you cool. Deku doesn't have a tail. So you know what? Nah, I'm messing with you. You're not putting him there. I'd say... right there. He's got a tail. Even Bunny Girl doesn't have a tail, so... sucks to suck. Oh, and without her, most of these heroes would be useless. So we're putting her right below Present Mic. Without her, the Hero Association just goes down the drain because nobody's getting their equipment. And now we have Shoji. Ooh, Shoji's cool. If Shoji had a cooler outfit, he'd probably be above Kamui Woods for me. But right now, he's right there. Honestly, don't remember her. But I remember her enough to not know her name, but know she was a pretty big part of the show. So we're putting her there. But I don't think I can put her there since we're putting her right below Miss Midnight since I don't remember her name. And then Mineta. Boy, Mineta. You are a problem, my guy. You are a very big problem. So, but you embrace that role. You're not fighting it, so you're in good tier. Like, you make sense for who you are. And then Lemillion. Lemillion is just better All Might. Come at me for that one. I don't care. He's better All Might. That's all it is. And then we have Yaoyorozu. Obviously, we can't put her behind B-class Yaoyorozu, so we're just gonna... she is really cool. But is she cooler than a tail? I'd say she's cooler than a tail. Oh, this guy's sick. He's the one that can copy people's quirks and have like multiple at a time to hold on to. Wish they did more with that. That was sick. Definitely cooler than Yaoyorozu. Next, we have Nejire. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to put her. She can fly, so that's definitely a plus. But cooler than a tail, not cooler than a tail. What'd I rather do, fly or have a tail? That's a big question. Gonna say fly. She has like a spiral power, but not exactly sure what that does. So we're gonna keep it there. Uraraka. Okay, let's think about this. Alright, so Uraraka is pretty important. She gives that speech at the end of the season. I'd say she's above everybody in good tier. Fight me on that. I don't care. Oh, and this guy's awesome. He eats food. I'm pretty sure this is the guy who eats food and gets stronger because of it. And that is awesome. His name is also, I believe, Sato. So we're going to put Sato There. This guy is like worse Fat Gum, but he's still cool. And this guy, he was on the other guy's team, but I don't really remember him, but I remember him more than I remember her. So, yeah, there's that. That's good. That's good. And now we have one of my favorite characters, Todoroki, going into the top of S tier, right above Tokoyami. Next, we have Sun Eater. Dude, that's such a sick name. And he eats food and he turns into cool creatures because of it. I think we can put that above Dragon. Just because if you eat enough foods, you could basically turn into a dragon. And I liked him better in the story than I liked Ryu. I believe she can make her hands bigger. I think. And that's more than I can say for... I'm pretty sure I know her power. So I'm putting her there because I don't know their powers. The Transformer himself, Ida. We are going to put Ida... yeah, he's about right there. Ida's right there. That seems good for him. This is just worse Kirishima, I believe. I feel like Kirishima outperforms him all the time. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. And we're just gonna drop him into the bottom of B tier right now. Because I don't really know how I feel about him. And I feel even less about her. Like, she can be invisible. Cool. I don't really remember her. Frogs are cool. So Froppy is going into the top of A tier. Right around... Okay, maybe she's going into the bottom of A tier because she's not as cool as I thought she was. I believe this guy is the earthquake guy that Deku saves at the end of the last season. And he doesn't really do much, and I think he's worse than Miss Midnight. But I actually remember what he does. I remember what he does too, so we're gonna... Yeah, I think that's about right. I'm gonna rearrange this actually once we get to the end of the tier list, just to put everybody where I want them. Oh, and then the French guy. The French guy's just annoying. Get rid of him. Ooh, Aries. Okay, I figured out who are the top three. These are easily the top three. Now, I'll obviously rearrange it to fit the correct order, but Aerie is easily top tier. Ooh, I love the cop. The cop is awesome. Probably around Magic Mike. Do I give Kota the top of great just because he punched Deku you know where? I think I do. The best play of all My Hero was punching Deku there. I believe this is Bakugo's mother. She's funny. She basically said, take the kid. I don't want him, and I don't blame her. So we're putting her above Cat or Bunny Lady. Can't remember her. I don't know her name. Okay, yeah, this is a bad character. She's his mother. The father is gone, and she says, yeah, sorry, kid, you can't be a hero. Like, geez, that was rough. I'm going to put Shoto's sister in the bottom of good. Just because she doesn't have that big of a part in the show, but she is kind of important on bringing everybody of Shoto's family back together. So, you know what? We're actually going to put her above Mineta. Oh, twice. Boy, do I miss you already. I think you've got to be at the top of great, easily. I don't know if I'm going to keep you at number 2 right now, but you're definitely up there. All for One is the dumbest bad guy in existence, and I think he's on tier with the dumbest like progenitor of All for One, or All One for All. They're both the dumbest people I've ever seen in this show. So we're putting them there. You know, I'm going to take possibly a controversial turn here and put Shigaraki into Should Not Exist. Just because I don't like him. He's terrible as a character. Like, when you make your whole character your literal, like, your quirk is your quirk kind of thing, no. Get rid of that idea. It's terrible. Especially when it's the guy who just wants to destroy things. Bakugo can blow stuff up and he doesn't want to blow everything up. And that guy is unhinged. Muscular. He does an alright job. So I will put him... He builds suspense. So for the very least, we're going to put him here. Right below Bakugo. Spinner's pretty good. Spinner is probably... I'd say right below Ida. Wow, there's a lot of characters on this list. And I can't remember this guy's name. But because of the twist that it put into the show, I'm going to put him right here. That was one of the biggest twists I've seen in the show. Easily. And Stain is awesome. We're easily putting him in the top of great too. Because he's like a bad guy, but he kind of just does bad things for a good reason. So he's really complicated in my eyes. And what solidified that was when he met All Might and he's just like, yeah, you're not him. Because he's like fallen so far from what he was. Even like just as a person, not even like as a hero. And Mr. Compress is literally the definition of made you look. So because of that, he does have a pretty cool spot in the show. I'm going to say he's just below Muscular. I think that's fair. And Dabi was not really a shocker that he was who he was. So the twist just wasn't really, it didn't hit for me. So I'd probably put Dabi below Spinner. He just wasn't that cool. Hey, there's other characters with fire-based powers, and it wasn't really a shock that the only people who had fire-based scars were the Sons of Endeavor. Like, that kind of... It was a subtle hint, but it easily gave it away right there. Oh, get rid of her. That is the weirdest arc in all of the show. It should have been omitted from the anime. Like, entirely. And I'm just going to put Nomu in the bottom of Care Less because he's not really a character. He's just there. And this guy, I'm putting him below the Nomu because I also don't remember who he is. And I know he's a bad guy. And I know he ran with the villains. And I still don't remember him. Next, I would say Overhaul is in good tier, probably between Muscular and Mr. Compressor. And this guy goes straight with her. That would, like I said, weirdest arc should never have happened. And then Toga. Toga is awesome. Toga is easily in great. So now I'm going to go rearrange this and I'll be right back with you guys to show you the final results of this tier list. All right, so I would say that this is my final tier list right here. This is where everything lies. Obviously, the closer it is to the first positions, it's going to be, that's how much more they resemble the top tier, great, or good attributes kind of thing. So let me know down below what you guys think about my tier list and where you think I should have put things in your opinion down below. And yeah, be sure to check out this series because it will be coming out at the end of this week, so I will be posting it at the beginning of next week on Tuesdays. So I will see you there.